They make these things too goddamn hard. Oh, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Doing a bit of light reading here, and I'll tell you what, these don't get easier. I think in America they call him Waldo. Where's Waldo? In the UK we call him Wally. Got to keep the old brain going, you know. An unboxing, yet another unboxing. Yes, I am sorry about that. The reason for all these unboxings coming out one after another is because my camera's just about to go. The battery has just come up flashing saying, I've got no battery power left. Let me go away, replace the camera, and then we'll come back. Right, new battery installed. And would you believe it, you don't have to throw the cameras away and buy a new one when they go flat. You just take the battery out, charge it up, put it back in, and Bob's your uncle. There you go. Learn something new every day. But joking aside, I did realise that I said I'd change the camera, and I'm not changing the camera, I'm changing the battery. Why so many unboxings all in a row? Because the weather here is... And because Christmas has come and gone, New Year, I tend to purchase every year end 3 or 4, 5 or 6 aircraft that I want to add to my fleet, and then I take out ones that I don't want anymore. So I've taken a few out and they've gone off to the shop to be sold. The ones that are sold, the money goes towards the new ones I'm getting in. So it sort of balances itself out. It never quite works. I'm always chipping out a bit more from my bank account, but it's better than having to pay the full amount. This one I've had an eye on for a long time. This is a version 2 of the aircraft. Version 1 came and went. I hummed and hawed about getting it. When version 2 came out, I delayed for quite a while, so it's not a new aircraft by any means. But also the retailer, HobbyKing, is not one of the best retailers. Also, at the time when it originally came out in the V2 version, it was only available from global shipping, where now HobbyKing have relocated back to the UK. They had one, good price, discounted over Christmas, so I've purchased it. It's arrived, and now I'm doing the unboxing. And I have a few more like that, and it's only because of that weather, or the weather situation, that I thought, yep, let's get all the unboxings done. Let's show what we've got in that's new. And then I'll select some, not necessarily any of the unboxings I've done. I've got a lot of aircraft still in storage. I can look at those, select a few, do some spring assemblies, and have them ready to maiden in the summer. Talking of maidens, I am way behind on the curve for maidens. This again was due to the weather last year. I have about 10 maidens lined up to do from aircraft I assembled last year. So those will take priority. So sit down, relax, grab yourself a beverage and enjoy the unboxing. I'll see you on the other side. And this one has come all the way from somewhere in the UK, and it's from HobbyKing. Over Christmas they were doing sales, so I thought I'd see if they've got this particular one I wanted in the warehouse, and they had in the UK, so I grabbed it. Let's get the shipping box out the way and see what's on the inside. You can see what it is. It's the Avios C130. This is the version 2, and the configuration I have is the US Coast Guard. 14 9-gram servos. It's a lot of servos. Oh dear. It's got 4 2627s 1000 kV brushless motors. It's got 4 18 amp speed controllers. It is an unboxing, so let's get this open, see what's underneath, and then we'll move it to one side and take a look at all the parts up close. Well, there we are. Credit where credit's due. It is well packed. Well, it looks well packed, so I'm hoping it's going to all be nice and secure. It looks as though they've got the wings and things covered in bags, as well as taped into place. So I'll be moving this to one side, and we'll get the parts out and take a good look at them. So we have a wing. It was in a bag, and I've taken it off, and here it is. Now, first glances, it looks great. Let's take a close-up inspection of it. Good news, we've got a pin connector here and here, so there's no wiring, it just plugs in to the fuselage. Hole here for your spar. Let's keep to the top side of this. Plastic piece here, and then we've got paint. This, whatever this colour is, I don't know what it is, a green, grey. I'm sure someone will leave a comment on what that colour is, but that is paint. The white on the wings is foam, the cowling on the engines is white plastic. USCG, US Coast Guard, that is decals, they're black stuck on, but it's not a sheet, it's not a big sheet, it's a single letters stuck on. Very nice, I like that. Moving up a bit, we've got the red piece on the end. That is a decal, but it's so good. At first when I looked at it I thought it might be paint, but it isn't. It's a stuck-on decal, which includes this black edging here, but it's very nice. It is very nice. So let's move to the underside. But before we do, the top is smooth, nice and smooth, but there are lots of the tiny little pin moulding injector marks all over it. But you can hardly see them and you won't notice them while it's flying, so never mind. Let's go on the underside of the wing. On the underside of the wing, again, first impressions is it's very nice. This is paint. This colour again is paint. Servos are covered with a sticker. That colour matches extremely well with the paint. And moving on, we've got this black strip. The black strip is paint, and you can see here one of the first problems is this is all pushed in and marked in. This is due to the packing. Now the packaging is not ideal. It seems to be cobbled together with little blocks of foam to give it support. So I'm not impressed about the packaging. I don't know what this is. It looks as though it comes out. Yeah, something comes out there, and you've got a magnet, but there's no magnet here, so I'm guessing that comes out and you attach something to it. I say that comes out, there's already something missing from here, which is the little corner piece. And looking, even though the wing bag was completely sealed, it's not in there, and there is nothing. Well, there was nothing in the bag. Just looking at quality again. This was a problem, or looks like a problem, because I thought it came out because this moves out. In fact, it doesn't. It slides forward like that. And it slides back. But this is all unglued. All of this bit here. There's no glue holding that in at all. So I've got to get that in and then push it back. So I will have to glue this piece here in place. Shouldn't have to. Rest of the flaps here. 3 hinges. Horn. That's very good. Again, the servos in there. Covered with a decal, which is okay, it looks good. Bit rough around the edges here. But that seems to function nicely. It's a concave area on the wing. And it's very free. And then we come to what again is the aileron, very thin but very nice, because again it's convex concave, so they're very smooth, and it has 1, 2, 3 real hinges. That's very nice. Plastic piece on the end here, protect it, and then they just go and shove an LED sitting there by itself without any housing around it or anything. It's just pushed in. The wire is covered, which is nice, but that's pretty poor. What am I going to say about this? So far I think it's a bit of a hit and miss regarding quality. It's a bit of the same here at the front LED. Yes, it has one, that's very nice, thank you very much. But it's basically just an LED shoved in place. There's no covering on it or anything. Motor cowling is plastic. Motor seems to spin okay in both the cowlings. So there it is. A few problems to start with the wing, but nothing. You can see it here better. That should have been glued in there, and it isn't. A few problems, as I said, with that wing, but nothing overly serious. 2 bags, props. I'm not sure what they are. Are they the left side or the right side? I don't know. I think they're supposed to be like that. Okay, something I'm a little, oh no, it's got 2 in here. It's got 2 mounting places for the props in one bag, and then it's got the 2 props. You can't get these as spares these days. Well, not in the UK. I haven't tried global because I'm not prepared to pay the shipping, but in the UK you can't get them even if you wanted them. Same thing, red, white tips, only painted on the front, no painting on the back of the props. We've got a wing spar, quite a chunky spar, I tell you. I don't know whether it's long enough, but we'll find that out when we do the assembly. Quite a packed goodies bag. That's what we've got in here. So we've got a plastic nose that we have to glue on. Bit of Velcro. For the hex-driven bolts. They look a bit rusty, you know. They actually look as though they've got rust on them. Anyway, then what have we got? 2 push rods, ball links, both ends, with the connectors and the little nuts and the little bolts. Another push rod with ball link on one end, connector, and 2 nuts. Two push rods with ball links, 2 little bolts and nuts to attach them, and some more, another 2. Then another 2, the different lengths I might add. These ones are different because they've got screws at the end instead of a Z-bend. We've got tiny little plastic bits here, red and black. Doubt if I'll be using those. And we've got this, which I believe is the flooring for the hatchway, the paratroop drop hatch, or whatever you want to call it, cargo hatch. Then we've got 2 metal rods. Yeah, so that's what was in the goodie bag. I hope the instruction manual's good because there's a lot of stuff in there. And we've got another wing. This one's okay, this is glued. This bit that slides, it's okay, it's good. Exactly the same as the other wing, except this one has better plastic flaps. Connectors at the end. This is still in the bag, obviously. I'm not going to open the bag just for this wing because it's the same as the other wing. Nice paintwork, decal on the end. Quite slim wings. I thought they might be deeper. They look okay. They look okay. Put that down there. Oh no! It looks as though I owe, first of all, HobbyKing, and secondly, you all on YouTube an apology. I mistakenly had a go at HobbyKing for not including the little part that goes here if you just want this covered up and no tanks, and in fact they're here, 2 of them in a little bag. I've got no idea what that is, and I've got no idea what these things are. But there it is, they're sitting there quite nicely on their own in a little bag. So well done. We've got the 2 tanks, nothing to write home about on these. Guess what it looks like. Maglets, hold it on. To be honest, they're put in pretty crudely. This one's level, this is protruding a little bit. This one's angled, but having said that, if they work and they go in and they hold, then that's great. 2 tanks. Worst case scenario is I can trim a little flat area here and put a camera on one of them on the basis that this holds. If it doesn't, I'm not bothered. But there they are, quick connect, magnets on, magnets off. Alright, and here we are with the fin and rudder. That's very nice actually, that one is. Servo already installed, covered up with sticker. This whole thing here is this big sticker by the looks of it. Yeah, this whole thing is a sticker. Very well applied actually. No real creases in it at all. There's your rudder. There's your rudder horn. Not much movement in it, but maybe it doesn't need it. But nice big rudder and fin. There's your servo wire. 2 screw points. Do you know what? They look as though they're screwing into brass. They're not screwing into plastic. Yeah, that's good. Elizabeth City, United States Coast Guard, 50 years. $1959. Wow. Well, that came in a bag, quite a hefty bag. So we're going to put it back in, get some protection. And here we go with this bit. I hope the camera's picking this up. This is a lovely red. This is all sticker. Slightly off, but who cares? It should be fine. As long as there's no white gap when I attach it. Yeah. Sticker, sticker, sticker. Looks like there's 2 stickers here. See that? Again, the hinges, beautiful. 1, 2, 3 hinges there. 3 hinges on that one. If you can see them there. 1, 2, 3. Servos, again sticker and tape covering up all the wiring. It's done very well actually, done very well indeed. It almost looks like heat shrunk. You know, iron on stuff. It might not be, but the colour match is pretty good. This is just a bit, you know, just enough if you see what I mean. Whereas it would have been nice if that had a nice plastic cover over it with a lens bubble, but it doesn't. It's just an LED laid down. Again, just a connection point. 6 pins. Everything's wired in there. Everything's connected up. Just plug it in. Looks like it's got some spar tubes. Maybe that's what the metal tubes are for. And that's your tail surface. It's your tail plane and your elevators. Hole there for a screw with a plastic plate. Yeah, nice. Let's put that back in the bag as well. Put that back in the bags. Oh, this is nice. First impressions, it's quite nice. Black paint, red paint. This is a plastic top with, you can actually see in there, there's no real point because it's just nothing. It's just a black piece in there, so, but it is proper plastic you can see through. These windows aren't, these windows are just silver stickers. Decals look as though they're stuck on. Yeah, this is all stuck on. I believe there's a hatch here, and that's what this little plastic clip here is for. I have tried to lift it, but I can't, so I'll have to work out how that comes out, because that's where you put your receiver and your battery and everything in there. These are all proper windows. Here. Decals, nice decals. Is the male part of the pins. Place for your spar. This is where your wing screws in, and it screws into brass. That's really nice. Let's take a look at this side. Yeah, that is nice. It's quite big. It's another fat one, I'm afraid. Paint on the top. This light colour is paint. A little tiny LED there. In fact, it's gone in, so guess I'll have to stick it upwards. It's just dropped into the fuselage, just there. Got your hatch there. I won't try and force it. I've no idea how it's connected. Oh, it just comes down. There you are. Got everything in there. All taped up to the top of the fuselage. XT60 connector. Yeah, lots of tape in there, taping things. Could do with a bit of cleaning up. Obviously you have to set that up yourself, the servo. All the servo connections. Well, I can't see because I can't get into there at the moment. I'm not going to force it. But it's very nice. The white is just white foam. The red is red paint. Anything else? There's red paint here. Or is it? I don't know. Yes, it is. This is red paint. This is a black sticker. When I come back here, I think this is all a sticker. Yeah, stickers. You can see where you can connect your tail feathers. Landing gear doors. They're synchronized or sequenced, I think the word is. Sequence doors. Look as though they've got a bit of gunk on them. It'll be interesting to see how they work. I think I've seen on someone else's video is that you do have to synchronize the doors on your gear switch every time you connect a battery. But as long as you remember to do that, they work fine. If you don't, then you could have trouble. Yeah, so there it is. That is the Coast Guard 50th anniversary C130 Hercules transport. And it's from HobbyKing. You're back already. I gave up on that other one. It was too hard, so I'm trying this one. And look! I actually found him. Talk about easy peasy. Yes, so a C130 from HobbyKing version 2 in the US Coast Guard colours. Very nice. A little bit disappointed about the quality, but hey, things happen like that. I'll just get it glued back in and everything will be fine. I am actually looking forward to flying this one. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well. I look forward to you coming and joining me soon. Oh, the hat! Yes, well, I'm wearing the hat because I'm home alone at the moment. My wife's in France. And I'm looking after the dog. I'm working. So I leave the back door open so the dog can come and go out of the house as it pleases. The problem with that is it's very cold outside. The house temperature drops. The central heating comes on, and I might as well sit there with my wallet open, getting £50 notes and just throwing them out the window. Energy bills are that high here in the UK. Therefore, what I've done is turn down the thermostats so the central heating doesn't come on, which means the house temperature plummets. I get cold, and because I've got nothing up top, wearing this and my hoodie keeps me warm. And when I finish working, get downstairs, shut the door, dog's had a nice run about, being able to come and go as it pleases. I know I have to crank the heating on, but it brings it up once to the temperature that I set, and then we're all set for a nice evening and morning. But you wish you never asked now, don't you? Anyway, as I was saying, thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I do look forward to you all coming and joining me on another video soon, which will be another unboxing. Cheers.